And Stallone surrounded himself by a a group of amazing actors. You have, like I said, Carl Weathers, Burt Young, Burgess Meredith, Talia Shire. It just was amazing to see how that all came together. And just this, there's so much trivia about Rocky. There's just so much history about how this movie was made. It was made for $1.1 million. That last point one was actually the two producers mortgaged their houses to make sure that that came through. They also were only allowed $1 million because Stallone was starring in it, and the production company was like, "All right, we're going to give you two, but now you get one."
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
This guy.
He had
Dude, even Carl Weathers didn't like him. He thought he was the stand-in. When he was like acting against him, he's like, "Oh, why do I have to do this stand?" And he's like, "That is the lead actor."
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, I guess he'll get better." And that's how he got hired, because Stallone was happy that he said that. I was like, "Holy cow, man!" And Rocky had to get rid of. Stallone had to sell his dog.
Yeah,
because he couldn't feed him anymore. Budkiss.
Yeah, Budkiss.
Which I was like, I cried listening to that story. Like, I've seen a video of that when he was like, he had to let him go, and then like got paid for the movie, and finally like went back and bought him back again. Like,
he had like, was it $100 in his bank account, and he sold the script for like $350,000 with the promise, okay, I'm going to sell you it for $350,000, but I got to start it.
Yeah.
And then he bought Buckets back.
Yeah.
And what's funny is he worked for Scale as an actor, and then any other extra writing or anything, like they were like, we're not paying for that. Like, you know, so all the extra things that he did, like the scene, there's so many scenes that they improvise and he had to rewrite. The scene with when he goes in at the end and he's staring at the two pictures of Apollo and him the night before the fight, the props department messed that whole thing up. So they literally had to write that scene in so that he was like, we're just going to talk about it. And that actually brings a whole new layer to the movie, right? And like, no one cares about you. No one cares that you're doing this. It's a money grab that you're fighting. But he's like, let's put it in the movie. Everything. He approached everything that was a mistake in that film. The baggy robe, that was a mistake, a props mistake.
Dude, when I found that out, I was like, that's like a classic make fun of kind of Rocky thing. Like when they're like, oh, it's baggy. It's like, you think the robe's baggy?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, that was improvised? Like he just wanted to say that to like explain it to the audience.